This one. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Good afternoon to you. Good morning. Level to a new discovery about yourself. What have you discovered about yourself so far? Have you been able to discover something about yourself? What did you discover? Maybe you'll take time to share with us. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that has joined us on the challenge. And I want to take this opportunity to say by you. I am only here to give you tools that will help you to reach that point that you want to be. Remember that the journey you take is self. I can only be part of it, and I can only do so much. The rest has to be done by you. Apart from that, I want to encourage you to post what you discover, to post your feedback, and remember to hashtag shatter your glass ceiling, because as you go through the journey, you discover things about yourself, and that is how you are shattering your glass ceiling. Are you doing that, or are you waiting for somebody to shatter for you the glass ceiling? The glass ceiling has been built by you, and you need to shatter it. So on each day as you post, please remember to hashtag shatter your glass ceiling. Remember that this is a mentoring session that you are already enjoying. And in 7 days, you are going to be on a new level. You are going to be a leader somewhere. You are going to impact the world somewhere. Please take all the advantage and play full. Remember that the world doesn't wait for us. It's us to move like we are late. We've got to keep moving, and to move sometimes even faster. When we discover something, we need to move and be fast when we are moving. Welcome, Mohammed. And let me tell you that the clock is still clicking as you wait. It will not wait for you. So it is for you to keep moving. So your daily prompts, your daily challenges, post them, share them, so that other people can learn from you, can be inspired by you. Remember that it's only you can inspire us with your own story. We have our own. We are inspiring you with mine. I'm inspiring you with my story. So what is your story? Does the world know? How can the world learn from your story? Are you sharing your story, or are you keeping and waiting to take it to the grave with you? Is that your plan? Is that your plan? Maybe you need to take some time out and think about it, because really, you're on this planet to keep everything to yourself until the day you die, and nobody knows what was there. Maybe it's time for you to actually let the world know that there's something that is in you that is special, and the world can benefit from it. So welcome to day 4. And I want to start our day 4, okay? For those of you who are joining us, please shout out from where you are joining us from, so that we know where we have people participating from. I would want you to say, I'm from this place, and if you find that somebody is coming from where you are coming from, please like their comments so that they can know they've got support from where you are coming from. Remember that we always have to be there for others, and I'm sure that tomorrow, as you look at some other section in where you are, you will understand why we have to be here for each other. So please shout out where you are calling from or where you're watching from, so that we can know you are here and that you are already enjoying what we are enjoying, and you're learning and you are taking action to your next level of life. I'm Winnie Kamuya, hosting from Nairobi, Kenya. Story could be what your story could be what will save somebody's life. So if you are sitting there with your story and keeping quiet, maybe you are not saving the world. You will leave it as you found it or worse. And for you, my question is, would you rather leave the world a better place or not? And I believe that you want to leave the world as a better place. Today we look at self-care and care for others. So as I broadcast this, I want to share with you that this is care for others, and that applies to you when you share your story. That's care for others. Welcome, Christine. Let me begin by saying, yesterday I was, every morning I read something inspirational, and somebody had a quote that said, your body and as it is taking off, there are some precautions they have. And one of the precautions they always have is that when there is a problem and the oxygen mask drops from the top, you first of all secure it for yourself before you secure for others. So you do what? You care for yourself before you start caring for others. You can't save other people's life before you save yours. You'd be dead. So you have to care first for you before you care for others. Can you imagine a situation where the plane is going to land on the water and you are busy trying to save everybody else? You've forgotten your own oxygen mask or whatever it is you're supposed to do. That is very serious. So you've got to care for yourself before you care for others. Once you care for others, once you care for yourself rather, you'll be able to care for others. Because in fact, when you care for yourself, people can notice and people will always come to you like, I think you can take care of me. And it just comes by instinct. They can see it on you because it is showing. And they believe and trust that you will be able to take care of them. So what are you doing today, or what have you been doing the last 3 months to care for yourself? What have you been doing the last 3 months to care for yourself? Because when you care for yourself, one of the things that will show is that you are a better person. And that happens, and it is so natural that for people will notice that you are better. Because when you care for yourself, other things happen that show that you are really caring for self. And that attracts other people because they believe you can also take care of them. So what have you been doing the last 3 months to take care of yourself? At least I've been sleeping 8 hours because it's been discovered that the people who sleep most have got longer life. Did you know that? Are you sleeping your 8 hours or are you sleeping your 2 hours? Before I used to believe that sleep is not important. They have discovered the people who sleep 8 hours, they have got a longer life. What are you doing about that? Are you taking care of yourself by even doing some little exercises? What are you doing? Do you take time to appreciate what is happening around yourself? Because what is around us, do you appreciate? Are you present? Do you notice the flowers, the trees? Because that gives you some calmness that people will notice in you. Do you have that time? Do you take that time? Do you enjoy that time? If you do you share those for yourself and to care for others? Because later, when we come to unleashing the leader within, you'll understand why care for self and care for others helps you to be a leader, and how it influences. So take time, write down what you will do in the next 3 months. Is it sleeping? You're going to sleep? Is it eating properly? Because sometimes even the meals we eat, they're a problem. Is it taking some meditation? What will you do for yourself? How will you care for yourself? How will you demonstrate care for others? So in the next 3 months, take time to reflect. What will you do about care? Starting with yourself, how will you care for yourself? Because when you care for yourself, you'll be able to care for others. And then, how will you demonstrate care for others? For others, you connect less with others. So what will you do to care for others? Next 3 months, give yourself that assignment and start working on that. And when you work on that, you are going to discover so much about how you are going to impact on them or influence them. Remember, I started by saying that the world's well-kept secret about influence is demonstration of care for others. What will you do starting today to demonstrate care for others? You can be a leader where you are planted. That has been really short, and I hope that it enlightened you on self-care and demonstration of care for others and how it impacts on others and how you can use it for influence. You influence others. So are you going to do that today? So that is your homework for today, starting now, so you can demonstrate care for others. And I hope that by tomorrow you bring along a friend, demonstration of care, so that they can be your accountability partner on what you want to change in your life and what you hope to have that will have changed and influenced their life. So you have another opportunity to influence the world, to be the leader within. Okay? Tap into that and remember that these 7 days, this mentoring, this challenge, whatever you call it, training, mentoring, challenge, whatever you call it, my job is to help you identify your uniqueness. My job is to help you tap into that uniqueness. My job is to help you realize that you can actually unleash your potential and lead where you are. So with that, I leave you with my music. Feel the magic in the air. And I hope that the people around you are going to feel that magic.